Hello and welcome to another video tutorial from the Praxis English School. This module is all about question words. Now, question words were very big in the beginners class. You use them a lot, and we use them very much to get new information when we're meeting new people and to find out more. But now we are a lower intermediate student, we need to be using more difficult questions and giving better answers. So this tutorial should help us to do that. So first of all, I want us to look at the key words, the most important words for this module. Those words are who, what, when, what time, how, and how often. Some of these words you have seen before, I'm sure. Some of these words are familiar from the beginners course or beginners classes you have done, but some of them may be a little bit different. So let's look through again. So who. So when do we use who? Do we use it for places? Do we use it for time? No. We use who always for people. So who is your teacher? Who is your friend? Who came to your house last night? All about people. Now also, we can look at what. Now this word is the most common question word. We use it for everything. What is your name? What do you think of this? What is your favourite something? But remember, in lower intermediate, I want us to start using it in different ways. And one of the ways we can use it is to say things like, what is your favourite? Or maybe, what is that over there? What is this? What is the weather like? So a little bit more difficult ways of using it. The next word was when. When. I think we're all okay with this one. This one is for the time, isn't it? This is when is your birthday? When do you eat lunch? When do you go to bed? But just look out in the examples and in the quiz. I'm going to use it in a little bit of a different way, but I think you'll be okay. Sometimes people get confused between when and what time. So that's something I want us to look at in this video. When and what time. They mean kind of the same thing, the same idea, but we use them in different ways. So I can say, when is your birthday? But I cannot say, what time is your birthday? Time is for a very specific, very small amount. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Lunchtime, dinner time, bedtime. And the other two words that I want us to look at are how and how often. So how is another one. It's a little bit like what. We can use it for lots of different things. How are you? How is your family? Things like this. How do I get to Buckingham Palace? Different ways of using how, but also how often. Now, how often, always the answer will be something like sometimes, or every day, or every week, or every year. It means how many times, how frequently. So, these are the key words. We've got who, what, when, what time, how, and how often. And what I want you to do is look at these sentences here, and I want you to choose the right word to go into the sentences. So make sure you pause the video, have a look at these sentences, think about which ones you would use, and then press play, and I will tell you the correct answers. Okay, let's see how we got on. So the first question, or the first sentence, is happened at the party. Can we say who happened at the party? No. Can we say when happened at the party? No. The only one we can use is what happened at the party. Now, what happened is a way of saying, tell me more about the events. Tell me more things that people did. Where did they go? What did they do? What happened? So number 2, was the first person to land on the moon. was the first person to land on the moon? Now the key word here is person. Person means the same as people. So person for 1, people for 2, people for 3, people for 4. So when was the first person to land on the moon? Could be, but I don't think so here. I think it can only be who was the first person to land on the moon. If you got that right, well done. If not, try to think about, when we're talking about person, people, generally the answer will be who. Now looking at the third question, we've got was World War II? Was World War II? So can we say who was World War II? No. Can we say what time was World War II? No. Because World War II lasted for a long time, it lasted for 6 years, we cannot say what time. We can only say when. When was World War II? Okay, so if we're using when for World War II, let's look at the next answer. Is your appointment with the doctor? Is your appointment with the doctor? Could we say when? Yeah, maybe we could here. We could say when is your appointment? But I think a better way, a more accurate way, is to ask what time is your appointment. So if you put when, very good. If you put what time, also very good. What time is your appointment with the doctor? Now, the next one is, do you go to see a football match? Do you go to see a football match? Could that be what? No. Can it be how? No. I think the best answer here is how often. How often do you go to see a football match? How many times? How frequently? Maybe you could put what time here. What time do you see a football match? But maybe I don't think that is as good, because football matches can be different times. 3 p.m, 7:45, 8 p.m. So I think the best answer here is how often. And then the final question is, can I learn English faster? Can I learn English faster? So what do you think? Could this be when? When can I learn English faster? Maybe not. What time can I learn English faster? No, I don't think so. I think the best answer here is how. How can I learn English faster? So this question, how can I, is very useful if you're asking for the method, for the system. How can I learn English faster? It is like saying, how can I cook a better curry? How can I wear a better tie? Something like this. How can I? You are asking for the method, for the system. Okay, so fantastic. Well done for watching this video. Well done if you got everything right. If you did not, don't worry. Try the quiz. Hopefully you do very well. If you do not get very well, please do not get a very good grade. Please do speak to your language tutor or the learning guide to ask for help.